Here at the Danes Domain, we're on a quest to find the cutest dog in the world and groom them. Today's contender is Pepper, a Labrador Poodle mix. She is a senior dog who is new to mobile grooming. Let's get started. I start by clipping Pepper's nails. She's an older dog and this is going to be a long groom, so I let her sit as much as possible. Now I shave the hair around her ear canal. Some dogs can be understandably jumpy when you do this, but Pepper is a pro. I shave the corners of Pepper's eyes. Sometimes I leave the hair in front of the eyes on more nervous dogs, so it's harder for them to bite me accurately. On to the paw pads. I don't always do this before the bath because it's hard on my clippers, but Pepper is older and I want her to have as much traction in the soapy bathtub as possible. It also helps that there is no hair to get caught in the grinder when I round off her nails. Now I can safely use the Dremel. The next step is to clean the ears. I use some cotton balls soaked in a medicated ear cleaner and gently wipe them out. Then I put new cotton balls into the ears for both hearing protection and to catch any water from the bath. I finish the prep by shaving the sanitary areas, under the tail and between the legs. And now for the bath. Pepper is getting 2 baths, one with a citrus degreaser and one with a reconditioning shampoo. First, I mix my degreaser in the recirculating bather. Then, I apply the degreaser, making sure to thoroughly soak areas with heavy matting like the ears and tail to make sure those areas get clean. I'm going to rinse the degreaser off of her face early so she doesn't eat the shampoo and get sick. To be fair, it does smell delicious. Now for the first of 2 rinses. I use the flea comb to remove any tangles or crunchy bits in her face that have been softened up in the bath. Now that she is grease-free, I apply the reconditioning shampoo that will make her coat clean and soft. I give Pepper a blueberry facial and a little massage. It's a treat for her, and her parents love the smell. The last part of shampooing the dog is to go over everything with my hands to make sure it's thoroughly worked in. Before I do the final rinse, I need to do 2 things. First is the toothbrushing using a vanilla mint flavored enzymatic toothpaste. And then I express the anal glands. Finally, I can rinse Pepper for the second time. Now I can start drying. I begin by wringing out as much moisture as I can from her tail, ears, and legs. Then I towel dry as much as possible. I also encourage Pepper to shake herself off, but sometimes she is too polite and refuses. The goal is to get as much drying done as possible without the blow dryer, since that is the most stressful part of the groom. I replace the cotton balls in her ears and then put on the Happy Hoodie. This is an extra layer of hearing protection for Pepper since the blow dryer is so loud.
Happy Hoodie! Yum 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 yum! Yes, you look very cool. Can you see a little bit?
This process can be overwhelming, so I use constant affirmations and gentle rubs to reassure her. Once one side is done, I spin Pepper around and start the other. I go over her with a towel again, removing as much water as I can before returning to the blow dryer. Finish the drying on the table, away from the water in the tub. Time for the brush out. Time for her haircut. This is a long process, so I let Pepper sit and rest as much as possible. Sitting makes the skin lay differently, folding in ways that can get caught in the clippers, which is obviously not ideal, so I'm particular about what I can safely work on while she is sitting or laying down. I do what I can with her in this position before moving on to her head. Given Pepper's age, I do what I can with what she gives me, even if that means grooming out of order. Pepper makes a grumpy face when I work on her muzzle, but I've groomed her enough to know it's all show.
So grumpy. It's a terrible face. Why? Why? There's so much gum.
When I've done all I can with Pepper sitting, I use a cookie to encourage her to stand so I can finish clipping her. With the clipper work done, I move on to my scissors, starting with her face. I start by combing the hair to its natural position and trim and shape her muzzle. I use my curved scissors to carefully trim her lip line and add roundness to her face. I bounce back and forth between the comb, straight scissors, and curved ones to get the effect that I want. I have to be careful when using scissors around her mouth because that tongue is fast.
Good. Oh, see? You were gonna lick my scissors, weren't you? You were gonna lick my scissors.
With the face done, I can move on to the tail, and the legs, and the feet. And that about wraps up Pepper's full groom. Here's the before and the after. Pepper is a gentle soul and a very good girl. She is both elegant and patient. That makes her the cutest dog in the world. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.